to sing. Hi, this is Josh. Thank you for watching this DVD documentary of my Christmas album, Noel. I love Christmas music. I love Christmas, but I wasn't like totally sold on the idea of making a Christmas album right now in my career. And I felt like now is the time to do it. You know, my fans have been waiting for it. Every year I come out with a Christmas song and it becomes very popular. So some of the most beautiful music in the world. And I said, let's make a Christmas album that's different than any Christmas album anybody's ever heard. I want to make the classic Christmas album. It's okay to shoot big. And we are shooting big. And I think we're doing that. This is an album that I'm so proud of, whether it be Christmas music or other music. It's just a great album. We decorated the studio in lights and trees, and we kind of got into the Christmas spirit. It was just funny to me looking around and seeing Christmas decorations in the middle of June. You know, the only problem is singing Christmas music in the summer makes me yearn for Christmas.
Sing the Christmas song, I'll Be Home for Christmas, or Angels We Have Heard on High.
It's a Christmas song.
Okay.
David Foster came to my concert in Phoenix, Arizona. He came to see the Awake tour, and after that concert, we rented out a room to kind of just, with a keyboard, and just said, okay, let's think about the Christmas album. And we spent all day just coming up with ideas for it and thinking about arrangement possibilities.
So my vision, think blue. I know I want one verse to kind of be like this, and I haven't worked out all the chords, but something like, sing, and then the choir.
Why might I just come right in with it and just sing along with the choir right then?
If you want.
And start it on that key.
Go lower key or the middle
solo,
one.
sing Hallelujah, and take liberties with the vocals and the chords.
Yeah, make it beautiful and lush, and then pipe organ back into that.
Well, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like that. Getting back in the studio with David was a blast. We were both really excited to work with each other again. It's been a couple years, and it felt like the first time we ever got in the studio together. It felt like we were inspired, we knew exactly where to go, we were teaming up, it was 50-50 all the way, and he just brought his A game 100% to this project.
How hot's that gonna be?
Pretty hot.
Oh, pretty hot, eh?
He and I will always have a connection in the studio that I think I'll have more than any other producer. And he gets great vocals out of me, so we had a really wonderful time. I just came from Walt Disney Hall, where I had the great thrill of singing with the African Children's Choir, who are the most adorable, beautiful little children that I've ever seen in my entire life. They have angelic faces and angelic voices. And when we finally got to sing it on the show, it was great, but we were there from 10 a.m. on. We had our first sound check at 10, second one at 3, and then we taped from 5 to 7. And we've got to get this Christmas album done. So now I just took a car from Walt Disney Hall straight here, and now I am in the vocal booth ready to put the vocal on First Noel. This is one of the only businesses where I could be in here recording my Christmas album while I'm also performing on TV for 30 million people. It's a strange life, but I wouldn't give it up for anything. Noel. Some incredible duets on this album. The First Noel with Faith Hill. She's just one of the sweetest, most humble recording artists I've ever met. She's been a friend of mine for many years now, and she's got such an incredible voice, and was, again, very happy that she decided to be on this project. Born is the king, and then y'all, born is the king. Also on First Noel with Faith was Kirk Franklin and the Kirk Franklin Gospel Choir. Really amazing guy. I mean, this guy is just one of the, if not the biggest legend of gospel music. He came in and he was just so excited about it, and I learned a lot just from working with him because he's just such a tremendous arranger, and he has such an amazing positive spirit. Oh yeah,
right, choir first.
With Faith's vocals and Kirk and his choir, I mean, that song is just one of my favorites on the whole album. When David Foster and I were messing around with arrangements and trying to figure some things out, I said, oh, by the way, you've got to hear this guitarist. It was a guy that I found on YouTube. He was really, really popular on YouTube, and he can just do things with the guitar that I'd never heard before, and it was very, very unique, and I played it for David. And as we were listening to it, we kind of both had the same idea at the same time, which was that his playing was so rhythmic and so different that it had kind of a great style that could be used for Drummer Boy. Because Drummer Boy is a great song, but it's just been done so many times. We figured, with all these songs, if there's a way to do it differently than other people have heard it, let's do it. It's a song You Came Upon a Midnight Clear, which I play piano on, and we did it in kind of in a different way rhythmically, and the gospel choir comes out at the end, and that was an example of a song that is so classic, but we were kind of hopefully able to make a new classic out of it and make it different in a way that people haven't heard it before, but still sound really beautiful and poignant.
Stay there. Right. D flat. E flat. Heavenly angels sing. You got it.
That's gonna be pretty. That's gonna be nice. I think that's just
awesome.
Stunning. Stunning. Oh my God.
I mean, would you change anything?
No.
Any of that stuff that you want to do, you can, but
Yeah. No.
You're kind of holding down the
Yeah.
and he's like riffing around.
Absolutely.
I think it's like a breath of fresh air.
Oh, absolutely. In June, we're going to London. I'm going to be there anyway for my tour in London, and we're going to be there with the London Philharmonic. That's one of the puzzle pieces to this puzzle that was so important to us was to work with the London Phil, because they are phenomenal, and I thought their vibe and their sound would be perfect for this project. And we're lucky enough to be honored with their presence, and it's going to be fantastic. And I will see you there every step of the way. It's going to be fun. London. Fog. Tea. The Queen. London. All aboard!
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plain.
I swear, man, your voice is in such good shape. I don't know what it is. Stay sick.
I'm not well. This has been a very hard and successful and wonderful European tour. But I haven't had a day off since the tour began. So when I finally hit Hampton Court, which was a beautiful, wonderful show in London, I also hit the wall a bit. And as soon as I finished that show, I got very ill. And it's taken me about 6 or 7 days to get over this stubborn cold.
J-Gro can't sing, so we're bored.
David really liked the way my voice sounded when I was sick, I guess, because it had a nice timbre. I call it phlegm. He calls it timbre.
Excelsis Deo.
Deo.
That's exactly what it is.
Can you smooth that out?
Let's just try one more.
Excelsis Deo.
Yeah, it's kind of,
Great.
We're doing comedy, and then sometimes when it get a little, then you do what you can. When we go, it's the sharp thing. Then it will, it's what we want. So, it's cool thing. Green Sleeves is one of my absolute favorite songs, holiday or otherwise, and I was so happy that this album gave us the opportunity to sing the song. David Foster, as usual, did such an extraordinary arrangement, made it very different from kind of any version that I've heard before, which made it really fun for me to sing.
What key made it in?
Yes.
Made it in key?
What made it extra special for me was I got to work with one of my favorite musicians in the world, one of my best friends in the world, Lucia Micarelli. She's been on tour with me for 4 or 5 years. She's just technically so brilliant, and her classical training is obviously extraordinary. But what's so great about her is that her heart and soul really comes into every note. She has the perfect